Hey all, and welcome back to Resident Evil Survivor. Previously, Vincent encountered a couple of children, and did the same thing, and chased them through a canal system, and now he's visiting their house.
Also, we got a great example of this game's game design there. You know, there was a spider, I think, in the canal, and then when you leave the canal, there's a blue herb you can use to cure poison. They really thought of everything.
They really did.
Immediately.
Do you think the parents of these kids put that stuff there knowing they had to go through that canal system every day to get to work?
Well, if you're working with Umbrella, you might as well have a bit of poison cure lying around, you know.
Might as well just go to sleep in a bulletproof vest.
I'm checking out the kitchen here.
Cool, cool.
Checking everything's above board. Ah, 2 rooms to check.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
God, it's not quite as exciting as the 5 rooms we checked in the hospital, but...
No, well, you can't always have everything, bro.
Oh. Now, I will warn that as we get further into this game, the PS1 laser has a harder and harder time coping with what's going on. So some of the loading screens might get a bit weirdly long, and some of the audio might start skipping a bit, unfortunately.
There are cutscenes later on that are completely unusable. You will not notice this. I don't even know why I'm bringing it up. Revealing how the sausage is made, but...
You gotta tell them how hard we're working on this, okay?
Okay. Praise me. Patreon.com/HellfireComms. But yeah, we'll replace those, so don't worry.
I feel like that poor zombie was just kind of hiding down there. Didn't want anything to do with us, to be honest.
It wasn't even a zombie. It was like the au pair.
Various books on Umbrella. Dun dun dun.
Imagine if this is a huge misunderstanding and they just love collecting regular umbrellas. Like, yeah, that'll do for a rainy day.
It's a shame they can't hear the cricket noise on the Discord soundboard.
Speaking of, Brit started the call for us, and I was spooked solid because there was like skeleton bone rattling.
Oh yeah, we're doing this during the Halloween weeks.
Where are these kids hiding? Because we're running out of rooms here.
Well, the cutscene just told us to look in the wardrobe, but I decided to pick up all the other stuff before proceeding.
There's an arcade here?
Yeah, maybe I didn't go in it.
Huh. Imagine if you go in there and you can play a smaller version of Resident Evil Survivor.
Yeah, and in that version you can play another smaller version of Resident Evil Survivor.
Oh, God. Maybe we'll eventually break through to the other side where the game is good.
Mm-hmm.
Why did he kill them? The city's in total panic.
Do you think, like, kids born in the last, like, 20 years play this stuff and think that everyone before 2000 was just writing down everything like this?
Pretty much. I don't think they've even held a pen in their lives.
Yeah, this was the social media of its time.
Well, we're gonna get you. Yeah, I know you're there, just because you don't look at me.
You can see a Cammy from Street Fighter in a poster behind you there.
Ooh. Yeah, there's the slight stuttering. It's fine.
He's going to the factory by the ropeway.
I can sum up what's going on.
I've deduced what's happening. He's gone to the factory.
He's gone to the factory, he thinks there's a way to escape the island on the factory. But there's also a lot of monsters. I mean, he's right. But also, like, what is he gonna do? You know, fly a helicopter out of here?
Hugs for a murderer.
Yeah, she's really flipped on this guy in the last 10 minutes.
You've got to help my brother.
Maybe.
I promise.
He was being really mean to us with that bat, you know?
I saw the Street Fighter poster back there. I'm locked in now.
Okay. I think I just walk up to it in a minute, so I don't know why I pointed it out so early.
Well, that's the point of commentary. You have to sometimes point out the obvious. Just kind of summed up the past 17 years of my life.
I mean, I could rapid fire describe the entire rest of the game in the next 30 seconds and we could pop off.
Well, I mean, I could just read the Wikipedia entry here, so... First-person child.
Oh, there it is. Get a closer look. Chun-Li's on it as well.
Oh, yeah.
I can't make out the other panels, though.
Yeah, it's not very well compressed. Actually, I think it's the opposite. It's too compressed. What are you attempting to do here?
I don't know. I just thought maybe there's more Easter eggs around. I mean, I'll leave in a minute.
Maybe there's a mystery child? Ooh. Gives you like a katana or something, like it's super optional and missable.
Yeah, I'd love to do melee combat in this game. That'd be my dream.
It basically turns it into Mirror's Edge. A fine game, if ever there was one. I'm so mad, to this day, that there is no proper Mirror's Edge sequel.
So this footage is really boring you, huh?
Kind of. Can you leave this child's room already? Thank you. Yeah, door opening sound, not wave.
You know, if we can give this game credit for anything, is that Gun Survivor 3 and 4, the Dino Crisis 1 and the Resident Evil 1 that they made, you know, they are pretty fun, right? They are pretty goofy. The Dino Crisis 1 starts with you, like, with your light guns falling out of a plane and shooting pterodactyls as you're falling, right?
Holy shit, I had such an endorphin rush there. I felt alive.
Yeah. So at least we got that out of it. And the fourth one, which is a totally original Resident Evil story set on a cruise ship. You know, it's no, like, masterpiece, but it's, you know, it's got a nice atmosphere. You know, like I mentioned in a previous part, if you play with the gun Kong 2, it has like a D-pad on the controller, so you're moving around and you're shooting and stuff. So,
just to clarify, we're talking about dead aim on the cruise ship, right?
yeah. So I think and actually in the West, the third one, the Dino Crisis one, is called Dino Stalker. I'm using the Japanese titles for no reason, but yeah,
okay.
it's Dino Stalker and Dead Aim. To clarify, yes, thank you.
Konnichiwa, Gaming Brit Desu. Watashi wa NTom desu.
I mean, this game had the problem where even at the time in America you couldn't use the light gun, but of course all of these games kind of now have the problem that you, unless you still have an analog television, you won't be able to use the light guns, which is, you know, the most fun way to play.
Our screens got flatter and our hearts got emptier.
It's true.
I like how we just completely no-sold the hunter jumping down, by the way.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of that in this game.
Look, alright. You want to scare me, you have to be a Five Nights at Frederick's, alright? Well, that's his name. It's like calling Mickey Mouse Michael Mouse. That is his name. That is his government name.
No comment. Let's get out of this menu.
That's fair. Let's get out of this commentary as well.
Okay. You see, as we're getting closer to the end, I'm sort of being a little more cautious, you know, because those limited continues.
Oh, yeah, of course.
This game can't save until you beat the game. You only save once you've beaten the game. You record your score and you get to keep your weapons for the next playthrough.
Alright, so it's kind of like a score attack sort of thing?
Yeah, you'll get ranked at the end, and I think you can, like, unlock, like, infinite rockets or something if you do well enough and stuff like that. But
sweet. I love that in Resi 4 with the Matilda and the infinite rocket launcher.
Yeah. It's a shame, though, because, you know, when the PS1 laser kind of gets old and has trouble reading the disc, usually what fixes that for me is if I just restart the game and then the console has time to reset.
Yeah.
But I can't do that here. I can't do that here because I'd have to start the whole game again. So I just have to roll with the laser struggling.
You are deprived of your heavenly pursuit.
Oh, there was another jump scare, by the way. You were very brave.
I know. I shot myself several times. I didn't want to bring it up. Well, that was like virtual reality. It was coming directly for us.
Well, that's what this game is like. The first immersive Resident Evil.
I wonder, did this actually have like an arcade port?
No. No.
I'm looking it up.
I don't know.
The arcade game you're likely thinking of is Resident Evil Survivor 2 Code Veronica, which was first developed for arcades in Japan and released as Biohazard Fire Zone.
You see, that makes sense because, as I said, that one was pretty poor because I played it on PS2. And that game has much more of like an arcade-type structure where you're just doing these little timed missions, basically. And it runs terribly, so I assume that's because it ran on much better hardware at the arcade.
That makes sense, yeah. Excuse me, fellas. Can you move, please?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Only 3 of you? What, is Michelangelo busy today?
I'll let you off for that one.
We call them hero turtles over here.
And we play this game with a light gun. We're so different.
Oh, yeah, so edgy, so raw, so real. Get on the fucking thing!
Yeah, no, we're getting off the thing. We're done. I thought you'd want panoramic views of this game for the channel.
Oh.
Alright?
On the one hand, I'm so spoiled. On the other hand, I just want it to be over.
Of course, I could have played the PAL version and recorded it with a light gun. But my setup for doing that is still a bit janky. And
Right.
You have to, like, you know, mess around with a lot of SCART cables and splitters, and it can...
I'm over that now. Okay, I use the splitter in the capture card. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I just... I could definitely... there are definitely ways to do it very well, but the way I've got it set up, sometimes the quality of the footage gets a bit degraded.
I got you. So we got Mr. X, and we got a couple of dogs here. That's cool. A new combo. Anyway, that's done. He's like right next to us. You would have thought he would bust through the wall.
Yeah, that was a very uneventful encounter with him.
Why did he even bother? He's like trying to meet a quota or something.
I'll go through this chain-linked fence and then that... Oh, can you... Did we get a sighting of him back there? Oh no, it's some green grass on the wall. Never mind.
Wait a minute, is that Mr. X, famed hunter? No, it is in fact moss on a wall.
It's a first-person PS1 game. You gotta let me off on this.
No, it's cool. I was watching Vinny Vinesource play Still Wakes the Deep, and he was like walking through a corridor and like quickly turned around and panned across a window, and I thought I saw a dude like chilling against a railing outside. It was just like a coat flapping in the wind. Oh!
It's amazing how exciting your experiences are when you're not even playing these games.
Really? So, what just happened there?
We fell off a mountain.
Okay.
It must be very exciting when you're actually playing the games.
I mean, you would know, Mr. Recorder Man.
I'm just checking where to go. Let's see.
Which way in this one-way corridor?
Anyway, there's sort of a reveal as you run up here. See, there's Mr. X.
Yes.
And there's Mr. X.
Wait a minute. Is this X2?
Maybe.
But where's the dress spheres? That's good herb. Brit had to take a moment there. He was so overwhelmed.
Well, yeah, I feel like I've exhausted my menu chat, unfortunately.
That's fair. Everyone only gets one.
Anyway, here's Mr. X.
3? Oh, I swear to God, if there's a 4th. Ah!
Here's Mr. X.
Was that just the same guy teleporting?
No. Though that would be very funny. Like a Scooby-Doo cartoon.
We got more hunters, but fuck them. Never mind.
Yeah. They are quite aggressive in this game. It isn't that easy to run past them.
What does El Mona mean?
El Mona?
Yeah, it said El Mona Road or whatever.
I mean, that's just the name of the road. I mean, this is... apparently this is a European island, so...
Yeah, you can tell because it had every European flag on the wall on the way in.
I guess the kids do have British accents.
Do they?
I think so.
Well, the audio was stuttering, so I couldn't tell. They could have been American for all I know.
They sound like, oh no, please help. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Please don't murder me, Mr. Vincent. I also love living.
Vincent it does have a very Victorian ring to it, that name.
Yeah, he does.
Of course, the lab is in some big mansion.
What a mansion. So I'm legally required to say that every time there's a mansion. Oh, Hunter.
I totally waste our time here. I decide I'm going to get these herbs that are around the garden here. And all that happens is I get the herbs, but take so much damage getting them that it's, I come out like...
God. I hate that.
No profit at all from this.
I'm amazed that Vincent isn't blowing himself up in the process. You know what's worse than doing that, to get health that you don't really need, is when you've spent so many takes trying to get a good run of something, and that one take you can use still has flubs in it.
Oh dear.
Yes, I too have experienced it.
Well, we did that part flawlessly, so no need to retake anything.
No need to criticise us in the comments, chat.
Oh, am I checking the map? No. Okay.
Someone's being a greedy guts with herbs today, Brit.
Only because I just got mauled by those hunters. One strategy I tend to turn to as this game goes on is, running past enemies and conserving ammo is the best course of action. So it's about, going into a room, opening the map, and then seeing where the exits are and using that knowledge to go towards them immediately.
Ooh, for me. Thank you.
The music really isn't that bad in this game, It's,
It's just kind of strange how the composer has done this and nothing else. Was it handled in-house by someone who doesn't traditionally compose?
So that's a mystery for the historians to figure out.
Yeah.
Come on, me! Get down the stairs!
You can do it, you!
It's just so funny how you blast your way through this game, and when you reach some stairs for loading, it's like tippy toes down it,
I thought you were going to turn around and go back up the stairs.
That did seem like the energy, yeah.
The lift is not working.
I feel like this exact same scenario happens in RE2.
Probably. I've only watched playthroughs of other Resident Evil games besides 4 because I am a coward.
Well, I did consider doing 2 for us this time, but I wondered how far you'd want to push that, with the 1 campaign, 2 campaigns, 4 campaigns,
Yeah. Such choices when it comes to recording.
And then this is just like one and done masterpiece, so that's why we're here.
Don't attack me just because your fat head can't get through the door.
He really couldn't get through the door. That was a taste of things to come in the RE2 remake.
Ooh. Lift.jpg. Yeah, I said just push it down. Give it the illusion that it's moving.
But that doesn't even look like we're on it. It looks like it's leaving without us, you know? That's not...
Many such cases.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, we're back. We're back, Brit.
Yeah, it's fine. We're finally gaming again.
Gaming in the... Who was the president at the time? 'Cause I don't think it was Clinton, was it?
Yeah, it was Clinton.
Okay, well, we're gaming in the Clinton years. Play the music! Oh no, the music guy died.
Nobody born in the last 20 years is going to have any idea what you were just referencing there.
I know, but...
And I'd rather not reveal to the world that I know what you're referencing there.
God, just a bunch of charlatans. Okay, a thing here.
Oh, we need the activation disc. Oh.
What's a top secret disc? That's a disc that's secret. Kind of question that answers itself, like Ouroboros.
Yeah, but how good has Vincent been at hiding his plans so far, writing them down, drawing little hearts on the eyes as he describes his evil plans?
He has a victim list, he dots all the eyes with little hearts. But for the boys, he uses lightning bolts, because that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
So what's this beef jerky army trying to do here?
I guess these guys went zombie earlier than everybody else.
To the point where their iconic lab clothes disintegrated?
Or they might have been test subjects who never had any clothes to begin with.
That's true. I guess these would be the guinea pigs then.
Don't try and pick apart the airtight lore in this game.
I'm sorry. I'm just... It's instinct, okay?
You know we're building up to the end because the music's gone all like, you know, Last Escape style.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
I see you up there.
Did you see anything?
Yeah, you ain't slick.
I'm really bold here, taking him on with the pistol. Mistake. Oh, no, I'm okay. Mistake. Oh, no, I'm okay.
Damn, Brit, you're so fucking cool.
I know. I was doing that with the sideways hold on the PS1 controller. You couldn't see it.
Doesn't do anything, but it feels good. You have a fair amount of health.
Well, I do. That menu kind of scrolls infinitely, so it's kind of hard to get your bearings on it sometimes.
Oh god, it's like an MC Escher painting.
Only the greatest inspirations for Resident Evil Survivor.
No, it's okay, I'll wait. You go through the door.
See what I mean about the loading?
Yeah, I see it, I see it. Oh. What are they making here?
Plant men.
These Independence Day aliens.
I feel like in RE2 the plant monsters were coming out of the giant plant. Maybe there were some in test tubes as well.
The plant monsters coming out the giant plants. Interesting. I'm just being facetious, it's okay.
Okay, I'll wipe away my tears.
Good. Because we've still got another part to record. I can't have you failing on me now.
We're still looking for that activation disc, by the way.
Ah, right. Question, how did the boy get through all of this without dying?
He's using air ducts or something, maybe.
I guess. Also, he has like a rubber bat, so... I guess he swings it really, really hard.
Incredible that he's making it through these multiple tyrants, too.
Maybe they just don't care unless your name is Vincent.
There's so many problems with this game that it feels like, why even bother critiquing stuff like, you know, why can't we just scroll through weapons, you know, outside of the menu maybe, or have at least like the pistol could always be equipped on a different button or something, you know, but you know, what's the point, right?
Why can't we constantly be in danger and have no herbs? That'd be awful, actually.
You like the menu? You like living here?
No, I don't. Or I also don't want even a Dante must die mode for such a game.
Me and you are not the same.
What was that noise?
Do you think an enemy has spawned because we picked up the key item?
Possibly. But first we must read this. I can't stand it anymore.
Yeah, this memo is actually quite intense. It's not very light-hearted memo.
Do not see them as humans. They are just raw material we use to create tyrants. With. Commander Vincent cared not for their suffering. In fact, he said, give them more drugs. The bad ones.
Did you know Vincent's not a good guy?
Yeah, I had an inkling, but before this humble working class man's diary, it was only that, just an inkling.
If you lost your memory, it would be like, look at all these playthroughs. I guess this is who I am.
But, oh. Well, my memory now and my memory then is practically the same. Ah. Beats to fend off the zombie horde with.
Oh, what, the plants are out? Oh my days.
Ah! That was like SpongeBob if he was in a zombie apocalypse.
This playthrough really has devolved to just like noises and oh.
Well, I guess that's what you get when it's you and me and we run out of fucking trivia. Mr. I run out of trivia in the first part.
Yeah, well, I didn't pace myself very well.
No, you did not. Did you know in Japan this service is called Biohazard?
It is.
Now I'm out of trivia.
Biohazard Survivor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose that name does lend itself to a franchise better than Resident Evil, which feels like it was picked because the first game's in a house.
Yeah. And the second one is in a city, the third one is also in a city, because doesn't that take place at the same time as 2?
It starts before 2 and ends after 2.
Ah, I see. So it's like Chain of Memories.
It is. God. It absolutely is.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking of 358 over 2 days, which is before, during, and after Chain of Memories.
Yeah.
God bless that series.
Look, I like that kind of stuff, alright? That's fun to me.
Yeah. Give me interquels out the wazoo. But out the wazoo, not in. Very specific.
I'm sure you know the general gist of RE2, but Jill arrives in 3 to the police station before Leon and Claire do. And then she leaves, and then they arrive. And then Leon and Claire escape before Jill does. That's sort of the gist of things.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know if these guys coming through the door was meant to be scary, because it absolutely was not.
No, well, it's here that I realized how pointless the zombies are in this game. You stand back a mile away, and you unload with unlimited ammo. I think those kind of intercalls are fun, though, because it's kind of fun to think, that Nemesis was in the police station before you get there in RE2.
Just kind of waiting, reading a magazine someone left behind.
And I think, if I'm correct, I think he breaks a window that is then broken in 2. I might be misremembering that.
No, I like when you play through different perspectives of the same scene. That's why Game of the Century, Sonic Adventure.
Well, we'll put a pin in that, but that is certainly one of my favorite elements of games as a medium is the spin it can put on perspectives.
Yeah.
You know, just through mechanics sometimes, how different characters handle similar things.
Mm-hmm.
It's a unique thing. So I assume we unlocked something by putting the disc in there.
I saw, like, electric defibrillators or something.
Yeah, maybe the power is back on. Pretty sure these guys respawn in this room every time.
Release me from my jerky hell.
I mean, when there's only about 3 rooms left in the game, you gotta get those numbers up, you know?
Pad it out.
I think another problem this game suffers from is the lack of co-op, you know, for a light gun game.
Yeah, what the hell? I mean, it's hardly taxing the system, just put another reticle, though.
Dead Aim doesn't have co-op either, but Dead Aim is trying a lot harder to be like a game, so we'll let them off on that, you know. Where it's got like... In fact, in Dead Aim, when you move, you're in third person, and then it goes into first person when you do the light gun part. So it's...
I like that, yeah.
It's trying a lot more to be like... Because it's set in like a maze-like Resident Evil environment where you're taken in the atmosphere and you're exploring and finding things, whereas this is like... The structure of this one is just all over the place. It wants to be a gung-ho fight through the linear thing, action game, but also it's got all this kind of slow-paced Resident Evil stuff, like doors and key cards, and it's just...
And here's the plant monsters.
Very patient.
A zombie at the end, sparkling. Yeah, I see him. You can attack now at any time.
And that kind of summed up what I was saying, really. You know, you don't really get that in, like, Vampire Night or House of the Dead, right? You don't stand there waiting for a door to open for about a minute while you're blasting.
They didn't even attack you once.
Yeah, after all that build-up.
Dramatic. Well, they tried to mix it up a little bit. Oh!
More plants. See, these guys are, again, so far away. I'm just gonna chill over here.
Like, is that stuff poisonous that they're chucking at us?
It might be. I don't get hit by it. I don't want to take a chance.
Goodbye.
Oh, the piano's back.
Yeah, baby. Guest composer, Yoko Shimomura.
You've done that one.
That's what we call a callback. Did you know she composed Guile's theme?
Yes. Under a pseudonym, right? They didn't let her use her name.
I'm not entirely sure of the pseudonym thing, but, you know, I like taking in new information.
But, you know, that's why she's one of the greats, is because, you know, she's not one note in style, right? Like, Parasite Eve and Kingdom Hearts have a totally different feel to it, but they're both great in their own way.
Like, a lot of her stuff nowadays does have a similar feel to it, but occasionally you will get, like, an out-of-genre experience. Like, holy shit, Yoko. Like, goddamn.
I'm just waiting for that Duel of the Fates rendition in KH4. That's all I'm... Oh.
Think we're loaded in.
Time to meditate.
We're cooking.
Oh, look how many tyrants! It's a whole factory!
They all have their own, like, Gucci coats and everything.
Yeah, I wonder how those get applied.
Like, are they just organic in origin? So many questions, so unimportant.
Yeah, I think the most my heart stopped during this exciting horror action game was when the game was loading slowly. I was like, is it over?
Oh god. Oh, not again.
I was like, please come back to life, game.
I noticed he put up his arms in the Wakanda Forever position.
Get out of here!
I didn't want to say X is gonna give it to you, alright?
Sheena Island forever.
Say what you will about this man's fashion sense. He can tank a lot of grenades.
I think I've become skeptical of the grenade's effectiveness here, so I switch over.
Ah, good old Magnum. Nothing tops that.
You know, because, spoiler, there's going to be a final boss you have to really pump a lot of ammo into, so I'm trying to...
I'd be insulted if there wasn't.
I'm trying not to use the best weapons too much. Especially when I'm going to have limited chances to beat the final boss at all.
Of course, of course. Can't believe he's filled with pea soup to the brim.
In fact, I guess here I'm like, might as well use the pistol ammo.
Yeah, you might as well. Like, shoot him in the feet, shoot him in the nipples, all over.
I wonder if there was some option for red blood I didn't turn on.
It's fine, it's not like it would have made the game any scarier.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have had to hear your pea soup gag.
Anything to numb the pain, eh, Brit? Okay, we're getting into Resident Evil basement vibes now.
Why did that open just then?
You
know, the Emperor is pleased with your display, you know, like...
Come forth! Open sesame!
Tap X to pull it open.
Darkness imprisoning me. Yo, he's swinging the bear!
You gotta give it to him. He's fighting a hunter with just a bat.
But don't worry, Vincent is here to save the day. Never mind. Oh. He's slipping!
You know, it's a lot better, I think, in, like, the other Resident Evil games when at least they give, like, the main character, like, a handgun in all the cutscenes. In the cutscenes, this guy looks like he's just going around, like, totally...
But what if he was doing sick karate moves on the monsters? Now that would be a video game I would play.
That's the canon. Those are the canon events, but they made it a light gun game.
What a slippery little fellow.
I wasn't quite sure here if I was supposed to, like, stay there to defend the child from falling.
I mean, by principle you probably should, but I understand what you mean. Kablamzo. Goodbye, Mr. Frog.
Lot! I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I'm hearing that accent now, bro.
I told you.
You have opened my eyes, and my heart is full.
Vincent is the one who caused everything. Well, I mean, You? What do you mean?
What are you talking about, Gov?
You're the detective. Your name is Ark Thompson.
What?
Huh?
Really?
Maybe I missed something,
I'm not
but...
Vincent? Then why did you run away from me?
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
You're sending mixed messages here.
Hello, I'm Vincent. I've been transferred to this facility to inspect it.
Nice to meet you, sir.
I know Commander Vincent. So I knew that you weren't him when I saw you.
But they look exactly the same.
A spy?
I should kill
Thank
you,
you.
but for some reason I'm
You are a
not
good
going
boy,
to.
Lot.
So then I'm Ark, and not Vincent.
Such a shattering revelation. The Earth is crumbling.
Oh my god.
Do you know of any way
Would have been terrible if someone had almost spoiled that a couple parts ago.
Wouldn't it just?
A railway station?
I heard it runs around.
Let's go get them.
Whatever you say, Ark, not Vincent. Follow me! I'm a child!
I wonder if there's some symbolism, you know. He's called Ark. He's gonna take the kid, you know, he's gonna save the kids from the disaster.
Yeah. You know? My mind is exploding. What will the finale bring next time?